CrowdStrike reported financial results for the first quarter of fiscal 2027 after the closing bell on Wednesday. CrowdStrike reported first quarter revenue of $1.39 billion, which beat analyst estimates of $1.36 billion, according to Benzinga Pro. The cybersecurity company posted adjusted earnings of $1.10 per share, which beat the estimates of $1.07 per share. Total revenue was up 26% year over year in the first quarter. Subscription revenue came in at $1.32 billion, also up 26% year over year. Annual recurring revenue increased 24% year over year to $5.51 billion after the company added $255.8 billion of net new ARR in the quarter. Net cash generated from operations was $590.9 million, and free cash flow came in at $468.5 million. CrowdStrike ended the period with $4.55 billion in cash and cash equivalents. Quote, in Q1, the words of cybersecurity and frontier AI collided. This was the mythos moment. CrowdStrike is AI security infrastructure critical to successful AI adoption, end quote. That was George Kurtz, founder and CEO of CrowdStrike. He went on to say, quote, our record Q1 net new ARR, QuiltWorks Coalition, and AI DR innovation are indicators of our own AI inflection point. We're seeing platform adoption from existing customers, new logo lands, and increased partner engagement, each giving me the conviction to significantly raise our fiscal year 2027 net new ARR guidance, end quote. CrowdStrike expects second quarter revenue of $1.436 billion to $1.442 billion versus estimates of $1.434 billion. The company anticipates second quarter adjusted earnings of $1.16 to $1.17 per share, and that's versus the estimate of $1.16 per share. CrowdStrike raised its fiscal 2027 revenue guidance from a range of $5.87 billion to $5.93 billion to a new range of $5.92 to $5.96 billion. And that was versus estimates of $5.8 billion. The company also raised its full year adjusted earnings guidance from a range of $4.78 to $4.90 per share to a new range of $4.88 to $4.96 per share versus the estimate of $4.86. A big raise there. CrowdStrike also announced that its board approved a 4-for-1 stock split. Each shareholder at the close of business on June 25 will receive an additional 3 shares for every 1 share held. The stock is expected to begin trading on a split-adjusted basis on July 2nd. Now, I looked into the conference call for this one as well. The tone was very bullish. It had high conviction and very energetic. Management sounded excited, confident, and almost evangelistic about CrowdStrike's role in AI security, repeatedly framing the company as a foundational layer for AI adoption. Now, compare this to the last quarter. This call sounded more aggressive and more expansive in its framing. The prior quarter's tone was more about steady execution, while this quarter added a stronger sense of inflection, urgency, and market opportunity, especially around AI, AIDR, and the mythos moment. So again, very much like Broadcom here, reported a good quarter, beat and raise, and the guidance actually looks good. And they're basically saying that everything here is good. They sounded really bullish about this. So it just tells me that they still think that the future is quite bright.